It's like also low-key hot, too hot for this hoodie, but I have it on. I'm not changing. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another video on my channel. This one I can already imagine because I gave y'all the warning that it was going to be a talking video. Y'all know who I am. It's gonna be long as soon as my mouth starts doing this. I don't even know how to start this video off. I've been feeling pretty inspired as of lately. As y'all know, I came out with a video about me kind of switching up my channel, making it feel more me instead of based off of what I want my OC to be. I posted 2 videos since then. I think it's been like 2 weeks. So finger claps for me. Hopefully we can keep up that momentum. In this talking video, I think I'm gonna set a goal for myself to try not to use as many filler words as possible, because I've noticed that when I talk, I for one talk really fast, and for two, I constantly use filler words like or and it's just, I can slow down, and I feel like I don't know or remember that I can take my time when I'm talking to people and I don't have to rush and blurt to get everything out. So I'm kind of going to be using these rants. My bad. I'm going to use these rants as a way to fix my vocabulary and my vernacular and all that good stuff. I still will swear, by the way. What am I talking? This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Anyways, we have a guest. I don't know if y'all can see him in the corner of the room. He's not hard to miss, to be completely honest. We're gonna be joined by Armin in this video. My best friends gave him to me for my birthday. One of my best friends was like, you need to put Armin somewhere in the background of your videos, and I've had him for a month and a half now, and he has not appeared in any of my YouTube videos. So this is his YouTube debut, everyone. Please be nice to him. He is a little shy, he's a little reserved, a little bit insecure, but that is the love of my life, okay? We need to be patient with him. You got anything you want to say? You don't want to say like no hi or nothing? It's a little toxic in here. Anyways, I've been feeling a little bit inspired. As y'all know, I am trying to take YouTube and art and pretty much everything that I've been doing on the internet a teensy bit more seriously. I think I've finally come to the conclusion, the realization, something along that lines, that I kind of want to be a YouTuber as a career, or like a content creator as my career, I think. But I also do want to be more creative, like push my art more and all of that good stuff. So, but I do, overall picture, want YouTube and TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff to be my career, I think. It's still like a work in progress for the full picture, but for the most part, that's pretty much what it is. And I'm saying this because I realized that if I want to be successful when it comes to all of this good stuff, especially in the scale that I'm imagining, I realized that there are some things I'm gonna have to step out of my comfort zone with. One of those being, I posted on my story revealing to like all the people I went to school with, family, friends, dog, people from elementary school have my Instagram. I told people, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I knew that this was gonna have to be a long time coming. I knew that if I wanted to be successful, people that I'm close to were gonna have to know about my YouTube channel eventually. And that factor scared the living shit out of me. And I'm being so serious. When I posted that on my Instagram story telling people, hey, I do YouTube, I damn near had a panic attack in my room. And I remember I went to Walmart right after because I had to run errands and whatnot. I was having not a panic attack, but I was so nervous in the Walmart. I'm sitting here texting my friends, guys, I need to delete it. I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. But I did not delete it. It stayed up the entire time. And I'm proud of myself because the whole reason why I did it now in comparison to later on in the future was because I knew that there was never going to be a perfect time for me to tell the people that I'm close with, like, hey, I do YouTube, right? I think with as people are when it comes to big projects or stuff that they're secretly passionate about, I was really scared of how the people close to me were gonna perceive me whenever it came to the fact that I do YouTube and whatnot, which is crazy because people already know like my interests in who I am as a person. Everybody around me knows I like gaming, I like anime, I like art, I like comics, books, etc. Whatever you can think of. People know that about me. But I think with YouTube, because it's amplified times 10, anime times 10, gaming times 10, all that good stuff. And because it's something that I am so passionate about, YouTube is my biggest passion project right now. It's something that I've invested so much time and energy into that is literally, this YouTube thing is literally my fucking child, bro, next to my cat who is watching me record this video. And like I said, it's also something that I want to do in the future. You feel me? So revealing this fact to everybody, I feel a little scary. I was shivering. My timbers just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, because imagine putting so much time, effort, and love into this thing that you're so passionate about, and you're like, oh my god, I love it so much. I cherish this thing, and it is so nice, so cute, so beautiful. And next thing you know, the people close to you start shitting on you for it, and they're telling you, this is weird as fuck, this is cringy as fuck, what the fuck are you doing, you're a fraud, you're a phony. Like imagine they just start going in on your shit. So then you just kind of have to sit there and you're just like, now I'm not too happy about this thing because my fucking neighbor, my fucking friend from the 6th grade just harassed me talking about I'm a cringy ass bitch because I like something that they're not into. Now that makes me kind of feel bad. And now I feel like I have to push away from this thing, even though I love it so much. The people around me don't like it. So it's just like, I don't want to disappoint the people around me. I don't want them to perceive me the wrong kind of way. Now I got to take out this thing from my life that I'm really happy about just to please them. First of all, ew. I've had this thought for a long time because I'm gonna be completely honest, my life could be better. I have a roof over my head, I have a job, but I could be doing art as my job. I could be doing YouTube as my job. I could be having fun as my job. And it is so easy to make your dreams a reality once you stop being scared of what people think of you, of how they're going to perceive you. You will have that shit just like that. Just like that. And I realized that my fear of how people perceive me was holding me back from doing so much that I wanted to do. And when you sit and think about it, it's kind of like, why am I scared? You feel me? Like, yeah, having people around you talk down about something that you're into or something that you dream about so often sucks, but it's not gonna fucking kill you. Like, if Susie Ann were to sit there and tell me, yeah, your YouTube channel is fucking dog water, Okay, and like, my heart is still gonna be beating, the YouTube channel is still gonna be up, people are still gonna be living their life. Why is it that all of a sudden, because Susie Ann said something negative about what I'm passionate about, said something negative, I gotta sit here and change the whole trajectory of everything? Do I want to keep doing it? Yes. Do I want Susie Ann to dictate my life? Is Susie Ann dictating my life? No, Susie Ann is not dictating my life. So why is it that I have to listen to Susie Ann if it's something that I don't want to do? You feel me? So once I started realizing, like, dude, I'm so serious about this. This is actually the life that I want to live. I started teaching myself how to not be scared of how people perceive me, especially since the career that I want to be in is going to put me in the public eye. Why is it that my best friend's calling me? Hold on. I forgot where I was at. I'm kind of teaching myself to just go with it. If I want something so badly, if I want to do it, what does it matter? What does it matter? Plus, it's not fun living my life based off of what other people want from me. Who came up with the notion that I should have to feel insecure about what people think of me and what people want me to do and how people perceive me? As long as I'm not hurting people, as long as I'm not putting people's lives in danger, as long as I'm not being inconsiderate of other people's feelings, I'm gonna do what the hell I want. And I'm so sorry. It very much is scary having to go head on to what you can be afraid of, but at the end of the day, it has to get done in order for you to accomplish what you want. And just now, my best friend called me. As I just said, my best friend called me. And even though everybody around, like the majority of people, let's put it like that, a good decent amount of people know that I do YouTube and content creation now. My best friend was one of the first people that I told. I still feel that that horrible feeling, that cringy feeling, telling her that, hey, I'm recording a video, can I call you right back when I'm done? Even though if I want to live the dream life that I want to live, I need to get used to that feeling. Not used to that feeling, but I need to grow out of that feeling. I need to be comfortable with telling people, hey, I'm doing something for Instagram, I'll call you right back. I'm doing a video for YouTube, I'll call you when I'm done. I cannot be fucking scared of the habits and lifestyle that I want to live. Cause then what am I gonna do, say hypothetically speaking, if the day comes I reach 1 million subscribers? A girl can dream. We're gonna get there. Maybe. Not even maybe. We need to speak confidently. When I make it to 1 million subscribers, I'm not gonna be sit there, hey, I'm so sorry, I know this is so cringy, but I'm recording a video, I'll call you right back. Like, girl, no, especially if that's gonna be making me money. Are you dumb? I can't sit there and be scared of that shit. No, I need to say with my chest, hey, I'm recording a video, I will call you whenever I get done. Love you, hugs and kisses, say hi to the video even. Mwah. Like, sorry, I know I said that I was gonna stop using filler words, but it adds character. So I even wrote a couple pages in my journal about how I am scared of the people around me or how they perceive what I do YouTube and why. And I realized that, dog, low-key, it's unfair to not only myself, but it's unfair to them that I'm holding this not above their head, but I'm holding this unnecessary negative aspect to the people close to me, if that makes sense. Like, I'm using my best friend for example. It is unfair to her that I'm kind of, in a sense, using her as a reason as to why I can't chase my dreams and shit. You get what I'm saying? Because especially since she is so supportive, and I am so lucky and grateful and blessed to have people around me that are supportive of me doing YouTube and posting online and wanting to pursue content creative and being creative as a career. It is unfair to the people, at least this is how I see it. it is unfair to the people around me that I'm, in a sense, blaming them or claiming for the people around me to be the reason as to why I can't start. What the fuck did they do? Mind you, them being negative about me content creating is only a hypothetical situation. How do I know that they're going to be negative and pessimistic about it? When has thinking pessimistically ever worked out in people's favor? Let's think. I have been told I'm a realist. I'm trying to be more optimistic. I see myself as an optimist, but people say I'm a realist. I like to have an optimistic way of thinking. So if you have this notion that people around you are going to judge you for what you want to do, flip that shit and just imagine that they're going to be happy and proud of you and supportive of you when you tell them. Because thinking negatively, like just constantly imagining the idea that somebody is going to put down your ideas is so draining. Genuinely so draining. Why would I want to constantly think of the people that I love in that light? And why would I constantly want to bring my energy down by thinking of them that way? Like, nobody gains anything pondering about the what ifs in a situation, the negative what ifs. You gain absolutely nothing. You are going to gain something, however, by starting doing this shit regardless, doing it scared. Like I said, I was even before I told people about my YouTube channel and whatnot, I was terrified of the fact of them finding out and viewing me differently, all that good shit. But I still did it though. I still started the YouTube channel. I posted my first Minecraft video. I tried posting on a weekly basis. Cat just jumped from where she was at. And you know what? There's always the notion in my head, like, hey, what if all... Y'all might hear her cat toy in the background, and I apologize. There's always that thought in my head, like, hey, what if this YouTube thing, like, doesn't work out? What if I end up just looking dumb? And what if I just end up working a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life, even though that's not what I want to do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna look so stupid, and everybody's gonna think I'm weird and I'm a failure. And it's just like I said, why would I want to think like that? That's so draining. And I will say that over and over again. Thinking pessimistically, in my opinion, is so damn draining. And I know people make up the excuse that, like, oh, life isn't fair, you can't get what you want, and blah blah blah, and you gotta think realistically about things. But like, why is it that thinking negative is the realistic way of thinking? Who came up with that shit? Please let me know, because I really want to knock their teeth in. I'm so dead ass. Like, why is it normalized to think badly about a situation? But people are like, oh, because like it protects you from being hurt, so that way you won't be disappointed in the end. Like, who says that? Like, dog, yes, sometimes things don't work out in the way that we want it to. Is that going to be our reality all the time? No. Not unless you claim that that is going to be your reality. If you sit there and claim that everything is going to fail, nothing's going to work out for you, then okay, then life is not going to work out for you. The fuck? You have the power to sit there and claim what you want your reality to be, and you choose to make your reality a piece of shit. You choose to make your reality not worth living in. Are you dead ass? Because old niggas from the 1700s decided that they wanted to be miserable and they had a fucked up life because they didn't know what to do with themselves, and they wanted to go around spreading shit about life not being fair. No, I'm not listening to I'm so sorry, I'm not listening to that old rhetoric. I'm not. That could be you, but I know that I have the power to live the best life that I want to, literally just by assuming that shit's gonna happen Why the fuck would I assume that my life is gonna go bad if I know that I have the power to change that shit? Law of assumption. Hello? Get with the program. Literally. So, yeah. I don't know if anybody knows, but I am a huge fan of Vanilla Mace. If you see my TikTok, I've definitely talked about Vanilla Mace being one of my inspirations for YouTube. I've drawn her recently. I saw this clip of her talking about how people should push for what they want to do without worrying about what other people think. And I think that honestly was the inspiration for this video because it really resonated. It really resonated. Something about seeing your inspirations at least for me, something about seeing my inspirations tell me to keep pushing, especially if they're living the life that I want to live. Something about seeing them saying, don't listen to what other people think. Don't listen to what other people got to say. If you want to do that shit, go do that shit because your dream life is waiting for you. Mwah. Chef's kiss. I also listened to one of her older podcast episodes. I think it was episode 15 about her being delusional, or just telling people to be delusional in general, and how she was saying she always wanted to be a streamer, but the circumstances would not go away. The circumstances would not allow her to. Now look at her. She's sitting at what? 1 million, 2 million followers on Twitch. She's sitting at a whole bunch of followers on Twitch. She is gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's stunning. She does DJing at events. She makes music or features in music. She streams. Gorgeous woman. Like I said, I love Vanilla Mace down. If I had to be a white woman, if I had to pick which white woman to be, it would be Vanilla Mace because she's just gorgeous. Like I said, she really inspired me to like actually take this shit seriously, because like she said, and this is not even just based off of what Vanilla Mace said, this is like actual universal law. If you assume that everything is going to work out for you, the universe and life will make sure that shit works out for you without a doubt. The opposite still applies though. If you sit there and think that you're a piece of shit and you're a fat fucking chud and that you deserve nothing in life, dog, what do you think is gonna come to you? And you're sitting there wondering why life is not working out for you, why you can't get this job or this is happening to you. Like, it might be hard. It's going to be hard work to reprogram into positive thinking. It's human nature. It's natural for us to think negatively. So it's going to be hard work to fuck. It is going to take a little bit of work to getting used to thinking more positively, especially with how society is and how everybody wants us to live this miserable life where everything just sucks and blah blah blah. It is going to be difficult, but I promise, I put it on everything, that once you start getting used to positive things coming to you, once you start getting used to the idea even of positive things coming to you, your life is going to drastically change. And I have definitely once I started applying this to my life, definitely gotten better at having a more optimistic viewpoint on things in my life, even though it's not perfect, even though I'm not where I want to be in life. I've definitely seen a 180 from where I was fucking 2 years ago. You feel me? I'm hungry. I don't know if you heard my stomach just growl, but a girl is hungry. And I don't think I have that much more to say, to be honest. I hope this resonates. If it doesn't, I'm not sitting here trying to be the next pope, okay? I just felt really called to make a video about chasing your dreams, getting what you want in life, doing it scared, not caring what people think, changing your life for the better. And like I said, if it resonates, I'm glad it does. I hope that I can definitely speak life into somebody. you know? And I think another reason why I wanted to go for it and go all in is because I knew eventually I wanted to make this video. I've had this video idea since like February or March, and it's almost August. But I can't sit here and be like, oh, you gotta do it scared. You gotta go for your dreams. And I'm sitting here chatting out like, oh, but this, I'm not ready and blah, 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 blah. Like, I gotta practice what I preach, you feel me? So now that like I'm actually trying to work harder to go all in, this is where we're at. Yeah, so I thank y'all for watching, listening. I'm, like I said, hungry, so I'm gonna go get something to eat. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any thoughts that you want to share about the topic. Feel free to put them in the comments. It's gonna help somebody out. Probably might help me out. You never know. It's worth going for. So I'm gonna give y'all a big kiss. Mwah. I'm craving, I low-key want sesame chicken, so I might get sesame chicken. I love y'all dearly, and I will see you guys in another video. Y'all take care. Bye, guys. Ah! Armin! Say bye, bruh. He's not saying bye. He's a piece of shit.